PK, disappointing result for your side tonight. It's a bit of a frustrating result based on the performance as well, it looked like. What was your summation of the 90 minutes?
You talk about performance, but when you've got 6 Socceroos missing, then let's talk about that. You know, for me, and I said it to the players, it's the best performance I've seen by a group. You know, you take 6 players out of any team and you see what they deal with. But for me, it was the best. For me, I was really proud of the players. They adapted really well under every circumstance there was. You know, Tommy had a great save. You know, we had some chances. But I'm really proud of the playing group tonight, especially under the circumstances that we've faced in the last 2 weeks. I'm very happy for them.
So when you say 6 Socceroos, the 4 you've got on duty and those that are injured as well?
Correct.
Yeah. So you had a lot of the ball tonight, but you were actually outshot in the end by Western United. What do you think that was down to? Just couldn't create good looks?
Oh. Well, if someone shoots more than you, they obviously have more shots, right? So they shot more than us. But yeah, sometimes it happens in games, and that's it. So for us, again, you know, we had to make do with what we did, and I thought the guys that came in were fantastic. So I'm really proud of them. But you know, again, you know, maybe performance, but character was the most important for me, and tonight they showed it.
As you said, between a rock and a hard place for you, but mate, starting Geordie Boss and Scott Galloway on the wings, nominally wing backs, what was your reasoning behind that decision?
Well, if you want me to go and get an under 14-year-old from the NPL, I'll go and get him. So that's all we have.
So basically, you didn't have anybody else?
Well, if I did, maybe that would have changed, right? Okay.
I mean, Matt Mob put it earlier again, we only saw a few minutes towards the end. You know, obviously another attacking option. Was there a reasoning behind him not starting today?
Again, it was just due to what we had to deal with. We know that obviously, you know, we had to change a bit of formation and tweak it a little bit. Just due to what we could work with. And again, it was one of those where, you know, I decided to start Florin and Collar. You know, Pucha could have come in as a false nine, maybe a bit earlier. But I thought we needed to tack in, you know, into space a bit more. And then obviously Collar was tired, and then put Rafa, and then obviously put Pucha on. So, you know, I was trying to tweak things as best as we could. But it was only due to the plays that we had, you know, and I had to tweak a few things.
Are you expecting to have many of those guys back from international duty next week? Is it just a wait and see how they come back with conditions?
Yeah. Again, we don't know. You know, they arrive next week at some time, and we see how they pull up, and you know, we'll discuss about that after that.
And Andrew Naboo, just a slight niggle.
Yeah. Again, unfortunately, you know, during training, so you know, there was no need to risk. You know, so you know, obviously he had to come out, and obviously Curtis is still trying to get fit through this corona, but he's improving, which is great. So yeah, we had to swap and change a few players.
Seeing Curtis walking around the field before the game today, it looks like he's lost a bit of weight as well. It's about getting him some kilos back on him as well as cardiovascular.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of everything, you know. Yeah, obviously, we don't know what this virus does, but again, you know, Curtis is trained really well sort of this week in drips and drabs, and you know, again, we need to look after the health of the person first. You know, and again, you know, he keeps improving every day, which is great for us.
There's only a couple of days left in the transfer window. There's obviously murmurs about the Japanese number 10. Have you got any updates about any potential transfers?
Nothing.